Welcome to Frontline News from the University of Maryland School of Medicine News Center. I'm Larry Roberts. Coming up, how the brain regulates its own blood flow and an important rite of passage for first-year medical students. But first, the continuing threat from the Delta variant. With COVID cases surging around the country, hospitalizations have increased in Maryland, though not as dramatically as in other states with lower vaccination rates.
It's those who are coming in with active COVID-19 infection, often with pneumonia and other complications. Those people are largely unvaccinated. I would say even overwhelmingly unvaccinated. And at this point, it does appear that largely or almost every single COVID-19 infection that's occurring in August of 2021 in the state of Maryland is with the Delta variant.
The Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as other COVID strains.
When someone becomes infected with the Delta variant, they appear to shed much more virus and earlier in the following infection than compared to previous variants.
Indoor mask wearing is once again required on campus in areas where people gather, a practice that is key to curbing the spread of the virus and preventing breakthrough infections.
It still is possible to transmit the Delta variant between fully vaccinated individuals, and while we still have many people across the country unvaccinated, whether it be because they're under 12 years of age or for other reasons that they have chosen to remain unvaccinated, they do remain quite vulnerable to the Delta variant.
Dr. Schrank says vaccinated people who may get a breakthrough infection are unlikely to suffer serious illness or require hospitalization. In our Discovery segment, School of Medicine researchers have discovered how the brain signals its energy requirements and how blood vessels respond by directing blood flow to the right place at the right time.
In this most recent study, we've discovered a novel mechanism that the capillaries use to control blood flow. So the neurons signal to the capillaries to indicate that they're more active, and that then causes them to increase their intracellular calcium. This leads to the generation of another signaling molecule called nitric oxide. That's a gas that gets released, and it causes the dilation of these very small capillaries in the brain.
Dr. Longden and his collaborators used a protein which emits a green light when calcium increases in the cell.
And we have all of these green signals indicating calcium activity in the capillaries. And again, each one of these calcium signals relates to neuronal activity and is responsible for directing blood flow towards that active region.
Dr. Longden says the research may someday help determine what goes wrong in conditions like Alzheimer's disease and dementia, where faulty blood flow is a predictor for cognitive impairment.
We'll be doing 3 different recipes.
Started as a pilot class before COVID, culinary medicine is now a required course in the new Renaissance curriculum. And a new study shows the course is having a positive impact. To conduct the study, researchers asked students to complete a survey before and after taking the course, which includes a nutrition lecture and a cooking lesson.
We looked at a variety of different knowledge, skills, and attitudes towards nutrition in the medical students' personal lives, and as the future physicians that they are, and the physicians that they'll be in the future.
After taking the course, 67% of the students reported feeling very prepared or prepared to counsel patients about nutrition. Guiding patients to pursue healthier eating habits can help reduce obesity, diabetes, stroke, and cancer. A tradition since 1997, the White Coat Ceremony was held on August 6th at Leadership Hall. The ceremony welcomes first-year medical students into the profession and emphasizes the professional and humanistic aspects of medicine that are so critical in patient care. The event features the presentation of traditional white coats, long the symbol of physicians and scientists.
It's very emotional. It's a very profound and meaningful day for me. This has been a 15-year plus journey to get here, and it's also exhilarating and very liberating.
It just feels great to finally be in this environment and to take the steps to becoming a doctor finally. The biggest thing it means is responsibility and having the weight of the community that you're serving on your shoulders and being an advocate for them.
I'm really excited. It's a lot of emotions that I don't know how to describe, I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. I do it for my family, for a lot of people that are underrepresented in medicine, and I don't know, I'm speechless, I'm humbled, I'm grateful. I know there's a lot of hard work ahead, but I'm ready to take on the challenge.
And that's Frontline News. I'm Larry Roberts. We'll see you again in 2 weeks.